I wanted to quickly share my intermittent fasting plus ketogenic diet progress. As you know, I was doing the 40-day shred. I'm still doing it. I have 2 weeks and a bit to go. So far, I lost 2 kilograms, which equals to, I think, just over 4 pounds. I believe it's around half, 0.5% sorry, body fat loss. I'm sure a lot of it was water. I've been in keto for a long time, so it's kind of difficult to tell because I've been in ketosis in and out for a few months now. But I'm feeling really great. I'm doing the intermittent fasting. For the last 2 weeks, I've been doing that. I don't struggle with it at all. I have good workouts. I really see muscle tone and definition. As you can see in my photos on my website, go judge for yourself. And I will share my final photos at the end of this experiment. So stay updated. And now the second point I wanted to talk about was that I was thinking about how much I like and crave foods. And I thought maybe you guys have the same problem. Maybe you miss fruit on the ketogenic diet. And I was thinking about what fruit I could possibly use that's easily available and not very expensive and yummy. And you know, I know some of you are using blueberries, which are a very powerful antioxidant. Some of you are using fresh cranberries. Some of you are using, you know, different kinds of blackberries or even strawberries. But I just wanted to pause for a moment to talk about this hero right here, a raspberry. It's a very healthy food. It's full of antioxidants, vitamin C. It doesn't have a lot of calories or net carbs, so I really do recommend you try to introduce it into your diet. Now, obviously, you're not going to have kilograms of it, but I think if for a dessert, for example, if you have like 5 to 10 almonds with like 5 to 10 raspberries, that will fit into your macros nicely. So this is what I wanted to say. And my second point on the food was, some of you probably saw on my website or on my Facebook profile that I was recommending these diet noodles. Well, these diet noodles are made of Japanese mushrooms that are full of fiber, and they basically have just half a gram of carbs per 100 grams. And actually, you know, okay, they don't really have much flavor. They have a bit of a crunchy texture, just like, you know, sort of mushrooms. But they really go nicely with a little bit of grated cheese, maybe a little bit of tomato sauce, whatever sauce you really like. On keto, for example, I'll add like a tablespoon of butter and some chili to it, and it's just a nice noodle snack. Or you can add it to pasta dishes, you know, whatever you think you want to do with it. It's actually quite excellent because it's made of fiber, so it's very filling. And has barely any sort of nutritional value apart from the fiber that is actually very good for your digestive system. So I recommend this. I mean, my brand is local, but you can easily find these online. They're called Shiitake or Shiitake noodles. I will post some links on my website. And the final thing I wanted to talk about is that, you know, in the last few days, I have been lacking motivation because I have been feeling like my weight loss and my body fat loss has not been as great as I expected in the last, let's say, 4 weeks. And I was feeling a bit down, and I was thinking a lot about it and overthinking it. What's the point? And, you know, then I just realized, I mean, you know, I looked through some photos from a couple years back. I look sort of back in my memory to how I felt like a few months ago before I started keto. And actually, you know what? This is more than good enough, you know? Before keto, I was eating a lot of carbs. I was feeling the full effect of being gluten intolerant. I was constantly swollen. I couldn't breathe nicely. You know, I couldn't do the things I can do now, and I didn't feel as good as I feel now. I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel tired. I feel rested. I wake up in the morning and I feel like I'm ready to get up. I feel much healthier. I'm still to do my blood test, so please bear with me. And you know, my mom recently had a bit of a bad experience. She was diagnosed with like a very near diabetes type condition. Her blood test came back pretty bad. high cholesterol and sugar, etc. And, you know, that also made me think that what I'm doing is definitely the best thing I have done, and I just have to keep at it. As for my intermittent fasting, you know, it also has been going great. It really does reduce your appetite. During the feeding window, you cannot eat as much as you normally would probably eat. The portions become a bit smaller, you get full quicker, and you know, you can feel your body is clearing itself because you're drinking all this water and literally you go to the toilet every 5 minutes. So I really think it's worth a try. And this is it. This is all I wanted to talk to you about this time. And as always, if you have any questions, please ask away in the comments. Check out my website, www.wecanbethegreatest.com, and I'll see you soon.